Hi everyone, welcome to another Whisky Apocalypse video. This is going to be pretty brief. Just really wanting to go over what I got on my winter sun holiday. Didn't plan to get any whiskey at all. Actually going to cut down on whiskey. I've got about 20 or so bottles out of my collection. I'm about to send off to auction. Just thinning things out, I realised that I'd maybe bought rather more bulk quantity over quality. So I'm just going to thin it out a little bit. So didn't plan on buying any whiskey, but did get to try this at the airport on the way out and did a click and collect to get it on the way home. Lagavulin 10-year-old. It's 43%. Apparently a travel exclusive, but I do wonder if it will go in a sort of core range, because the 8-year-old, which I thought was absolutely brilliant, was a limited edition and then of course became part of its core range. So we'll see what happens with this. This is very good. I'll review this at some point on the website. But what if you're £40 as well? So if you are looking for something nice, you could do worse than this. So the one thing I was really looking for was a bottle of Mascaro XO. And in the two specialist booze shops in Spain that I hit when I was there, neither of them had it in, and both actually think it's not being made. Excuse me. So, with money in hand, I asked for a recommendation, and this was the thing that was recommended to me. Already had a few drinks of this, and it is excellent. 1866 brandy, Salou Grand Reserve, so it's 10 years minimum age. Again, I don't know if that'll square up, but it's all written in Spanish anyway, so it doesn't really make a lot of difference. This is from Osborne, so most of the products I've been buying have been either from Torres or, it turns out, Osborne. Osborne don't tend to put a lot of big Osborne labels on their brandies. They tend to have other names, and then it turns out where it's from. So that was €40, and it's very, very nice. The other thing I wanted was this. Now, this is Mark. And Mark is... I wasn't sure what it was, but a year ago I saw this big, beautiful black bottle. It was really wide. It was this sort of shape, but it was a bigger bottle, and had a big, massive gold stopper on it. And I'm not usually impressed by bottles, but this looked brilliant, and it was Mark. Again, by Mascaro. It's not being made anymore. I wanted to try it and see what it was. So it turns out this is Spanish grappa. In France, or in English, and in Spain, this is called, basically, grappa is called Mark. So that's what this is. Clear spirit. This is actually bottled at 42%. I'm hoping you can see that. And it's taste-wise, it's been opened. I've had a couple of drinks out of this. Taste-wise, again, I will look at this later on in detail. Really interesting taste, but the nose is something else. You could sit smelling this all day. Really complex, lots of things happening, but just wonderful. And the taste is quite different to what you would expect from the nose as well. So it adds an extra element to it. And then that was it. And I wasn't going to buy anything else. And my brother-in-law asked me to go and pick him up a bottle of pastis, because you can get a litre of really nice pastis for about €15. So I was down buying that and found this. So this is the older version of the Torres 20-year-old. And it comes in a slightly different bottle. It's pretty much the same stuff, because I've tried both. Again, a nice bottle. I think they do make quite a lot of effort with brandy bottles. Again, this is a 40% bottling, and the reason why I went for this was because it was €26, and I think if you can find me anything which is that sort of age statement or that sort of quality for that sort of price in Scotch or anything else, really, get back to me. This is being sold off cheap because it's the older bottling. You'll pay about 40 for the new bottling, and anything by Torres, the 15, this 20, they're outstanding. Even the 10's pretty good. So again, so that was it. So that was all I bought. I didn't get a lot this time round because I was only there for a week and had limited luggage as well. And really, again, wasn't looking to buy much more. I've now got about 6 or 7 bottles of brandy, so that'll probably do me now. I'll probably pick up 1 or 2 more next year, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this brief video. If you want to see more, if you want to see anything in particular here or out of my collection, get back to me. Videos coming up will be how to drink George T. Stag and a look at auctions. Thanks very much.